hope that this report allows the Senate Intelligence Committee to quickly now move toward finalizing our report on Russian interference in this election, and we need to be on guard against future interference. One thing that the Russians did find out, and what they did in 2016, is a relatively small investment of time, money, and effort can certainly create long-term problems in the United States of America. So whether it's the Russians and the Chinese and the North Koreans and the Iranians, we should work as we did in 2018 to see that they don't necessarily involve themselves in our election in ways that we could possibly prevent.
Senator, there's a section of the report that says the conclusion that Congress may apply the obstruction laws to the president's corrupt exercise of the powers accords with our own constitutional system of checks and balances. Is that kind of leaving the door open for Congress to look at something here? I mean, that seems like that's a very key provision in this report.
You know, one sentence out of the report, I haven't seen the report. I'm not going to comment on individual parts of the report, but the Congress can look at that report and do whatever they want to. I think for the American people that the top line of the report will be reflected by the report itself, which means no collusion, no obstruction, and I think generally people are ready to move on, and the public ability to look at the Mueller report helps us do that, and I think the Attorney General and the Deputy Attorney General have done a good job so far explaining what they've done and why they've done it, and now that report's available for everybody to look at a level that any reasonable person should accept.
Do you want public testimony from Robert Mueller?
Yeah, Robert Mueller, I really admire the way Robert Mueller handled his job up till now, the fact that he didn't use it as an opportunity for press coverage or self-aggrandizement, but did the job you're supposed to do. I don't have a view of whether it would be helpful for him to come and testify, but I'm sure there'll be many chairmen of committees of the Congress that will have views on it.
What do you say to Democrats who said they were trying to overspin, that Barr was trying to spin this on behalf of the president, that he was doing the bidding of the president with the preemptive press conference this morning?
Well, I didn't have time. I wanted to watch the press conference and wasn't able to do that, so I didn't have a chance to do it. But in 30 minutes, I don't know how much spinning you could do when part of what you're doing is exactly what I think the Attorney General should have done, which is explain that this report is coming out and why the things that people won't be able to immediately see in the report are things that have a reason you shouldn't see them, and my guess is he did that very well.
Nice to see you, sir.